Welcome to Devlog of Harmony Havoc. In this devlog, we're going to see how we go from this to this. I'll show you our development process, some sneak peeks, and what's coming next. Before we dive into the game, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Hey everyone, I'm Ash, designer, artist, and also guitarist for Harmony Havoc. First and foremost, I'm a musician. I love metal music, and when I was younger, we formed a band with big dreams, just like many metalheads who start a band, hoping for that big break to happen. We put a lot of time and effort, and after years of hard work, like thousands of metal bands out there, we didn't make it. It's a sad story, but all those memories, writing music, rehearsing, and being like a family stuck with me. After that, I started making music and sound effects for video games in different genres. Thanks to my animation and 3D modeling skills, I landed a job as animator in a game studio. Over time, I taught myself 2D art, 3D art, game design, pretty much everything a game needs, except coding. That was never really my thing. After several years of working in game studios, mostly making mobile games, I decided to create my own indie game. That's when I started thinking about the roguelike shooter, where players can make music and bring it into battle. And it was about a heavy metal band. It's like Hades meets garage band or something like that. But that's not just about that. It's about the experience of being in a band, the brotherhood, the chaos, the highs and the lows. The game's story is set in a massive metal festival, something like Walk on Open Air. But then, demons invade and start turning audience into monstrous creatures. And playing live metal music is the only thing that breaks their defenses. What happens next? Well, I won't spoil the rest just yet. And yeah, I quit my full-time job, kept a part-time job to pay the bills and support my family. I started working on the game with my programmer friend Moji and my old bandmate Meher. I began by designing a thumbnail concept of a stage rolling into battle. After a lot of tweaking and experimenting with how the stage should move and shoot, we ended up with a round stage with 2 amps that fire projectiles and a chainsaw-like weapon for melee attacks. Meanwhile, I designed band members and enemies in a minimalistic art style and animate them in Spine 2D. I designed Rainer, the lead guitarist and frontman of the band. He adds a lot of boosts to the stage and plays killer solos, though I play guitar instead of him. Then there is Lexia, the vocalist and rhythm guitarist of the band. She is a powerhouse when it comes to boosting abilities on stage, and she sings like a hurricane. Rihanna will be singing instead of her. Grayson is the bassist of the band, responsible for providing shields on stage. Our dear friend Garni will be playing bass instead of him. Sid is the drummer of the band, and Meher will be playing drums in his place. He also has abilities to trigger mines. Finally, our keyboard player, Chad, has abilities that reduce the energy cost of playing music in the game. In the next episodes, I'll talk more about the music making system, what energy costs is, and how the system enhances dance performance. I also design a lot of environmental elements to properly define the art style. I tried to keep the art style simple. It's something between Cult of the Lamb and Hades. I saved all the assets and brought them into Unity as PSB file. As you can see, all our assets are 2D, but we use them in 3D environment, which adds a lot of challenges to the development process. Around this time, MC, another amazing programmer, joined us to boost development, and Abbas, a super talented 2D artist, create characters avatars for dialogue scenes. Well, we made a lot of progress, but there's still a long road ahead. Earlier, I mentioned that my own metal band didn't make it. But in a way, I feel like I've formed a new band, just in a different way. We've got Rihanna on vocals, Meher, my old bandmate, on drums, Garni on bass, two amazing programmers making sure everything works perfectly, and other friends who are helping us on this journey. And most importantly, we need your support. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. In the next episode, I'll show you how we recorded the music live in the studio and dive deeper into how we built the music making system using Fmod. We'll also talk more about Harmony Havoc, the enemies in the game, and their behavior. Thanks for watching, and if you want more updates, follow us on social media.